Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Adebayo, that's good. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Jones. And that one no good to start off tonight. Here's Brunson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Grimes. Offline with a three. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend. And Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And we're going to have a jump ball. And so here is Toronto. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one misses.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Pass to Şengün. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Banchero.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Toronto ball.
Here's Jones. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Improving his assist numbers with that vision. Şengün coming into his own.
Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Brunson. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength. That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And the jam by Brown.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now here's Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Şengün.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
76ers trail by 4. And Carroll left side. Over to the left wing. Launches it. Rejected by Barnes. Pass to Brown. Here's Mobo. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Now here's Brunson. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Toronto's ball. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Brown. Here's Lobo. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Jones. Now here's Şengün. Guarded by Banchero. Back to Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Adebayo sets a screen. Just blocked. Jones from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Brunson with it. It's Adebayo, high post. And Carroll surveys. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player. An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. The kick out to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. Can't cash it in from close range. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And here's Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass. Brunson's got 8. Pass to Furphy. The 3. Adebayo grabs the board. 76ers trail by 9. The kick out to Brunson. And here's Vanderbilt. Outside Brunson. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Toronto out in front, up by 9. And we'll bring you this.
20.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
And down it goes. 2 points.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Yet to see a basket. Here's Alston. Pass to Dick. Here's Mamukelashvili. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Bona. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Schroeder.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Down low. Pass to Koloko. Now Grady Dick. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. The three is up. And it's Bona with a rebound. 76ers trail by 8. DeRozan, dribble drive. To the left wing. Here's McCain. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. McCain's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Koloko. Here's Mamukelashvili. Covered by Love. It gets the bucket. Dick's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Kicks it to DeRozan from the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. There's a screen by Love to the inside.
You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a lot of valutility. I mean, guys who can make an impact down low and help you space the floor to free up others, that's a nice addition.
And Love drops them both. Toronto leading by 8. Schroeder comes with a double team. On the wing, Grady Dick. Counted from distance. Dick's got 12 points.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pass to Bona. Outside Love. Here's McCain. Let's go with a three. On target from range. McCain's got his second bucket on the night.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Alston with a bucket.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Schroeder. Outside Love. The three is up. Here's Bona. Pass to McCain. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you got to play much smarter than that.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Toronto leading by 10. Here's Barnes out to the right wing. Here's Şengün. Connects on the foul line jumper.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
To the middle. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Mobo. Kicks it out to Barnes. Şengün with it. Vanderbilt with the block. And he recovers it. Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance. Gave him room to work. Şengün's gotten 4 this quarter. Now here's Vanderbilt. Back to Banchero. Brunson taking his time here. Inside. Banchero no good. Toronto leading by 12. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Rebound by the Raptors. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Şengün. And so it's Toronto, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Barnes goes in. Outside, Brown. Here's Jones. Kick out to Brown. Here's Mobo. Clock at 6. Pass to Jones. Kicks it out to Barnes. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. 76ers trail by 12. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
To the paint. Here's Mobo. Outside Jones. From down in the low post, it goes. Jones has got 6. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Toronto leading by 12.
76ers foul. Quickie Brown. That's his second personal foul.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Let's get loud and proud for your Sixers TNT.
outside Jones. And here's Brown for three. Adebayo grabs the board.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And the three-pointer goes. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Here's Brunson. No good on the shot.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And it's blocked.
Look at how Sengun attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in.
Second chance shot. Here's Vanderbilt. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Vanderbilt's got his second basket on the night.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Grimes with the second effort. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
To the inside. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And we've watched Brown evolve his game. Playmaking has been at the forefront of his development. Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Outside, Brown. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Brunson. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's DeRozan. He's scoreless. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Furphy. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Koloko. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Koloko's gotten his first bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Shot on the wing. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
The assist goes
They've
to
now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's McCain. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Bona. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
It's good. Murphy's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's DeRozan. Too easy for DeRozan.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Here's Furphy. 7 points in the game. Buries it down low. Furphy's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the 76ers making a change here. DeRozan hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Alston. Here's Mamukelashvili. Off target from outside. He got it up. The shot comes out. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors out in front, up 11.
The Raptors, 54.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. 76ers trail by 11. Right side, Schroeder. Here he goes. Pass to McCain. Brown with the steal. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Well, now they're demoralized, guys. A careless play to turn it over and then slow to get back on defense.
Here's McCain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Jones misses. 76ers trail by 11. Takes a 3. McCain's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Brown. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Toronto.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assist.
There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's the Sixers with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And the shot's good.
The offensive talent, the ingenuity, size, strength. Banchero has a full book bag, folks.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Brown. Şengün, the open look. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the Raptors lead by 10. And timeout. Is called by Nick Nurse, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Number 1, Jared Vanderbilt.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Left side, Brunson. Pass to Banchero. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Brown. Şengün with it. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Adebayo. Mobo with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Wow. Barnes straight down the lane for the jam.
Right side, Brunson. Rebound by the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Out left to the wing. Outside Barnes. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Grimes. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket. Oh, wow. Come on, with authority. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Oh, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
He drops it from range.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Ben Carroll just loves showing off his court vision.
And that was good. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
Yeah, moonshot by Brunson. He makes you guard him out there.
Here's Brown. Brown gets the inside finish.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Inside. Adebayo, that's good.
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
Outside Jones. Pass to Brown. Sengun with it. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, he elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Mobo. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. They need to rally in a big way, Grant, if they want to stage a real comeback.
And B.A., they better do it soon because the window is definitely closing.
And that one's good, Brunson.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Brunson. There's the three. The shot that time not on target. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And here are the 76ers. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Toronto calls timeout. They're on top by 4. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And so Toronto takes the win. They played the villains.
You know you ain't find nothing. Boy, stop asking about it. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Maxey. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me. Only good f***ing cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drop the form with my kneecap. Before they close the fix my fingers. Goodness, he took my swag to Woodwork. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. Look ago, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swinging like nunchuck. Like Alvin the Chipmunk. Right now, on my ass, I ain't do shit up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, this is not a fire drill. I swear to God, I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
I'm doing shit they said that I couldn't. I wanna go on a vacation, I book it. I'm trying to get straight to the point and they crooked. They gave me the lane to the top and I took it. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah, these be focused on nothing but you barely got money, but you let her spend it. I'm already lit, but this just the beginning. I promise my mama I'm gonna be the biggest. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Poppin' my got designer to fit on. Hating on me and can't get on. I can't hop in the truck unless it's 10 on. And the color in the truck, not a rental. I be praying to God and I believe in Jesus, but you never catch me on spirit. Don't compare me to that's not on my level. You know that them ain't near it. I'm a Rodeo, I'm spending a lot. How you hating? You still on the clock. I don't go back and forth, you get blocked. We just waiting in line for some Jordans. I probably spend more on my socks. Got a for get. Got me shelling this like Barack. I be these like Dahmer. I'm too and I ain't getting calmer. If they're trying to book me for a show and they ain't over 50, I don't even bother. Trying to crack jokes, but I can't even keep. My name is not Pop. Doing shit they said that I couldn't. I wanna go on a vacation, I'll book it. I'm trying to get straight to the point and they crooked. They gave me the lane to the top and I took it. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah, these be focused on them, but you barely got money, but you let her spend it. I'm already lit, but this just the beginning. I promise my mama I'm gonna be the biggest. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah.
Wash my hands under a ghost file when feeling icky. I ain't picky, start frontin' when the show's out. What you mean? 20 inches when they roll out. Come and get me. Big faces when they fold out. Is your window make me? I keep a close eye when the door out. Then I slide off in the Escalade. Me and Key inside look like the ice capades. For me and Heath, Frosty, Roger the Rabbit and Bugsy. You understand me? Rap wrists like mummies. If you compare me to your local grocery, then you'll see I got more carrots than Aldi, more bread than algae. You can bag and scan me, sure like Albie. Meet the ticks in Maui. Hey. Underlay, mommy, E-I, E-I. What's poppin' now? Underlay, mommy, E-I, E-I. If they right Nelly, every night. Underlay, mommy, E-I, E-I. What's poppin' now? Underlay, mommy, E-I, E-I. If they right Nelly, every night. Underlay, mommy, E-I, E-I. What's poppin' now? Underlay, mommy, E-I, E-I.
candy. My dog out laying them low, ain't breaking none laws out. Southside still in the car, still in the car, still not the car. No star, hold up, I got a call. Said that I'm a cool cat. Gotta tell them I'm a top dog. Rollin' when I let them outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. They ain't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. I ain't tripping, I don't wanna lose count. Talking my, it was just us. Out drive, hop in my ride, pat me that. On the west side, on the 110, swinging. Let's grill, let's spill, spin a few crumbs. Pop smoke, young, no too much. Spaceships, fake boat, Kanye, young, don't stay too long. Big truck, big wheel, big bop, them probably hate my guts. Tryna gain my trust, but it's all love lust. Outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. They ain't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. Tell them I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell them I'm a top dog. Rollin' when I let them outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. They ain't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot.
Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. The billions put that side. My bride tryna go for a ride. I put vet mask right on her. Put the mask on, cause I be all red. I stay with them. All red, we pull up. All red, somebody. All red, drive. We done pushed that way. Just like you can get bleed. I used to ride badges, then I got reach. This is a, she can't be my, yeah. This is a, she can't be my, yeah. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. I come to your spot. Hold up. I got the drop, we laid it. Hold up. Get stolen vehicle, drag it. Hold up. Push in your block. Push in your block. Somebody send them a prayer. Somebody send them some prayers. I guess I'm going crazy. I need a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm an every type player. I'm an every type player. I'm a credit player. Shot it, not this gun. Shot it, normal slayer. Shot it, tree like mail. Right here. Drive the cool road down. I'm about to get us. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. Upside down crust, turn my neck, shut him up. The billions put that side. My bride tryna go for a ride. I put vet mask right on her. Put the mask on, cause I be all red. I stay with them. All red, we pull up. All red, somebody. All red, drive.
Ya llegó el fin de semana, prendas de marca italiana. Voy a pistear con la plebada y nunca me llega sana. A veces, pero siempre. De Marruecos es el y ella es sudamericana. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a venir toda a sacarnos estamos de va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 va a romper la discoteca. es de la calle, but baby, you know. Siempre estoy y ella está low. Vamos pa' encima cambiándote clima. Tú estás aquí, tú solo en China. Yo sé que tú no tienes disciplina. Si vamos a hacer algo, traje. Como me mira, súper picante como de Argentina. Cara de modelo, cuerpo de asesina, divina. Tiene 10 cargos encima. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a venir toda la pa' sacarnos estamos loading. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la discoteca, teca, 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 teca. Va a romper la disco, va a romper la disco, va a romper la disco, DJ Snake. Va a romper la discoteca, teca.
Hey, shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, their spot like, hey, 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 hey. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, hey. I studied the target. I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, hey. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 hey. Grandma was in there, auntie was in there, hey, mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shotty while bro had a like we in the getaway. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20-some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? Go to sleep tonight. The street got a screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 hey. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, their spot like, hey, 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 hey. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, hey. I studied the target. I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, hey. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 hey. Baby, I'm loving the taste. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when it stop trying to. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. Oh, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a what computers disputing. I go off the field, no hezzy. With my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cuban. Cubans, my life is a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. These stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than like Yukin. They sending shots for some high, just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 hey. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, their spot like, hey, 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 hey. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, hey. I studied the target. I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, hey. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 hey.
I dropped the top on the 6th Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah. Clean, yeah. My zone, yeah. 2-3, yeah. Got shooters. started. Whole team walk in me the party. If I can't make the play, I'm
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Raptors make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Let the big fella eat. Sengun just doing his thing down low.
Here's Brunson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Brunson. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, the 76ers shooting their first free throws of this. The first one falls.
Quentin Grimes is a guy that brings tremendous physicality to the game. Prototypical 3-and-D type of guy.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Jones. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Brunson surveying the D. Adebayo the screen. Shot clock at 5. Brunson no good. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Now here's Brunson. Inside, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Jones. Pass to Mobo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Şengün, and it's good, 2 points. Şengün's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Brunson. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Banchero. He's covered by Brown. Banchero inside. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors leading by 5. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Koloko, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now here's Brunson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Adebayo. They trail by 7. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Toronto with the ball. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Getting points on the go is one of the things that drives DeMar DeRozan's game. He's never going to miss an opportunity to get out and run.
Furphy to the wing on the left. Pass to Dick. Back to Alston. A second chance effort. Turn around Jay. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
76ers substitution.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 5. Here's Schroeder. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Alston. Here's Furphy. Still scoreless. Connects from three-point range. Right side, DeRozan. The shot missing. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside of that. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The 76ers trailed by 8. DeRozan a screen. Down low. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Good. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
4 on the clock. And here's Love from the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Koloko to the right side. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's McCain. Buries the long-range jumper. McCain's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And that one's good. Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili has got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto. And it's Schroeder missing. Toronto with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Furphy. Here's Koloko. Lets it go from deep. Cuts off the pass.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
That's a tremendous pass from Schroeder. This guy's such a dependable offensive player.
Here's Furphy. And here's Alston. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Now just a 5-point Raptor lead.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Both teams deciding to change it up. That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Banchero. Vanderbilt with it. Still without a basket. Great defense that time from Şengün. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
Raptors leading by 6. Kicks it out to Jones. Toronto working the ball around now. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Poked away. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Raptors shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
Pass to Mobo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trailed by 7. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Şengün. To the paint, and they double up Brown. Şengün with a wide open look, and the three ball is good. Şengün's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors. Pass to Adebayo. Over in the corner, Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post. Banchero's got his first basket of the night. Raptors leading by 8. Brown outside. To the inside. Şengün. Right wing. Outside. Jones. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Brunson, left side. To the left wing. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Mobo. Now, here's Şengün. Jones, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Not going to go that time. And so it's Toronto enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jacks up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now Brunson. Adebayo the screen. To the middle. Banchero looking around. Lets the 3 fly. Toronto grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Bona. Now here's Adebayo. They set the pick. Over Şengün. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Well, this is where you see Jaylen Brown has evolved as a playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Kicks it out to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot up. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
And here is Barnes. He's got 5. Offline with his 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Brunson. Here's Grimes. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Mobo. Still yet to score. On the wing, Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. The 76ers trailed by 13. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Brown right side. Pass to Jones. A three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got 13 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. The 8th bank. Out to the right wing. Here's Şengün. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trailed by 16. Banchero right side. Driving inside. Toronto grabs the miss. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly. And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 14-point game. And it's Banchero missing.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Outside, Jones. Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Back to Brunson. Shoots the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So both teams making some changes here. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Alston. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Dick. That falls. Great assist by Rafer Alston. Diggs got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lets it go with a three. He can't hit that time. Herbert Jones, he's been the guy making things happen for Toronto. He's been a major threat from three.
The 76ers, 14.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's McCain.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McCain. Down low. Clock at 6. There's a good screen. Takes the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Murphy, no good. The 76ers trail by 16 to the paint. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Guys, just pure strength from Kevin Love. The defense just not good enough.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Toronto.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, Schroeder, a very skilled playmaker. This guy will open things up for his teammate in the pick and roll.
Dick wide open. Off target with his three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Schroeder. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, not many players in the league who are going to be faster than Dennis Schroeder in the open floor.
Here's Alston. Pass to Dick. The tray. The shot's good. Alston making the play.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
To the wing right side. Here's McCain. It's deflected. Alston with the ball. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Love. Here's Schroeder. The layup off target.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now, Dick. Here's Mamukelashvili. Off target from three-point range. Here's McCain. Pass to DeRozan. The fader. That one good for 2.
Yeah, one of the great mid-range scorers in the game, DeMar DeRozan, getting to work.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Timeout.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the 76ers with some changes. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, Coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Barnes outside. Misses the 3.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the 76ers, Quentin Barnes.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Toronto leading by 11. Here's Barnes. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Pass to Grimes. From deep. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 13.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to Mobo. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Grimes with the drive. Rebound by the Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Mobo. To the inside. Here's Şengün.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Toronto.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Pass to Mobo. The kick out to Brown. Barnes outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Brown. Clock is at 3. And that one's good, Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator. Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Shot by Grimes, no good. Knocks it loose. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a...
Get out the way if you plan on heavy stepping, girl, you better start shape. Peter Piper, call me Mrs. Ballet, and I'm carrying these. Why you say I do that when I didn't do that? Pull up looking like a lick, then I spite off in the best. Victoria's Secret, she a 2 feet kicking. We only just do it. Get the f out my way. 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 Get the whip like Bentley truck. Keep starting. Make a dapping duck. Make a dapping duck. Make a hokey pole. Line these up and make them do the dosey dope. Gone. I got the two-tone. I feel like Thanos in this. I'm too. I be like, then I'm gone. I be like, then I'm gone. Then the drum. Leave me alone. I be on these minds in they head just like a comb. I'm too grown. I'm too on. I'm too rich and I'm too. What the f is you on? Get the f out my home. Get the f out my way. 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 Move, Graham, I go ham, swap me up a man talking on Instagram. See me, it starts to stuttering up. Then my fast and Timberlands. Then my easy braces, see you waiting, yellow polka top. Wanna pay me, you can't pay me. Give me the heebie-jeebies, give me the. You know what to do when you see me. Seriously. Get the f out my way. Get the f out my way. Get the f out my way. Get the f out my way.
Esto es demasiado fancy, demasiado flow. No es pa' que te canse, pa' que le dé con todo. Tú sientes algo raro o algo bien loco. Esto es pa' que dance, pa' que le dé con todo. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que. Ay, ay, esto es pa' que. Ay. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que dance, dance. Tú sientes una loqui que te pone. A el que no quiera bailar porque traiga una silla. Le damos con todo, skish, skish, qué maravilla. Pa' los que bailan mucho trajimos la camilla. La gente que se queje pase a la otra ventanilla. Esto pa' qué. Pa' qué. Es que esto pa' qué. Pa' qué. Esto pa' qué. Los pasitos prohibidos. Traigan los bomberos. Que se queme el edificio. Se queme el edificio. El techo de la vecina está prendido. Avísale bien rápido para que no te haga un lío. Para que se te tranquila. Que hoy amanecemos y después vamos para el río. Esto es demasiado fancy. Demasiado flow. No es para que te canse. Es para que le dé con todo. Es que tú sientes algo raro, algo bien loco. Esto pa' que dance, pa' que le dé con todo. Es que esto pa' que, pa' que, es que esto pa' que, pa' que, esto pa' que, pa' que, es que esto pa' que, esto pa' que dance, 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 dance.
right now. Right now, right now, right now. Told me to tell the truth right now. So then I did. I know you got nothing to say, so please butt down. Yo, kid, I said, you don't wanna give me credit. Give me credit right now. Do you like? I like many things, I like many things. I got amenities. So pick out what you like on the television screen.
It's a 9 to 5, ain't got no time for you and I to get it right. It's Friday night, where's the? Let's take it to another life. No time for leisure, more time to just get started. More time to just get started.